Hi everyone, this is Nitesh Kumar Pandey. In this video, we are going to make a program of deleting element from array using recursion in Java. Okay, so I am going to open Visual Studio Code for doing coding and execution of the program. This is my kindly request to you all. You practice with me so that your coding skill will be also improved. Okay, and this is the way you can learn everything in one go only. Okay, and if you are doing the mistake, then just don't worry. This is the way you can learn everything about that topic, um, from basic to advanced or properly. Okay, you can say. So now I'm going to open it, Visual Studio Code. If you have, then you can open the same, or if you have not, then you can open online Java compiler. Okay, now I'm going to open it. I will write the code and I will verbally explain while writing the code. Okay, and after I completion the writing part, then I will uh, execute our program and I will give input, and we our program will display output. Okay, and after that I will write a comment so that you can understand why I am writing each line, what is the meaning of that. Okay, you can understand each things okay, properly. So I'm going to make a file where I'm going to save our code. Okay, so what is the file name should is the meaningful name. So I'm doing deletion deletion of element element in array array using recursion. Okay, the it should be file name should be uh, the name of file, first letter it should be small. It is the convention of what? Java dot Java. Okay, it is the convention. Okay, now I am going to write public class deletion of element element in array using recursion, curly braces. Okay, now I'm going to insert first main method. So for that I am writing keyword, we use keyword psvm for writing public static void main string args or start of curly braces in Visual Studio Code. Okay, so I am just writing psvm, see, and enter. Okay, now I'm going to take user input. For that I'm going to import a scanner class from the util packages of the Java. So I need to write here import java dot util dot scanner. Now I'm going to make object of this scanner class. So I need to write here scanner sc is equals to new scanner system dot in dot in, and then semicolon. Then I'm writing shout, that is used to write system dot out dot println. It is used to display output. Okay, so I'm going to write here enter size of the array. Okay, I'm asking to user to enter size of the array. So I'm going to take it with the help of n is equals to sc dot next int. Okay, now I'm going to declare array. Okay, so for that I'm going to write int arr bracket is equals to new int and n. It is the size of the array. Okay, now I have declare an array. Now I'm going to ask to user to enter the element of the array. So I am writing here shout enter n element, enter n element of the array. Okay, now I'm going to take all element in array using for loop. So I'm writing for loop again. For loop I'm going to write for int I is equals to 0, I less than n, and I plus plus. Then start of curly braces I need to write here arr of I is equals to sc dot next int, and then semicolon. Okay, then I'm going to write what? I'm going to write shout, and I'm going to ask to user to enter index from where, enter index from where you want to delete an element. Okay, I'm asking to user to enter index in array where it where user want to delete an element. So I am writing int index is equals to ac dot next int. Okay, now I'm going to check validation, check validation of index. Okay, index I'm going to check if index is less than 0, index is less than 0, or index is greater than, okay, the size of the array, or equal to the size of the array. Okay, because it start from, because the array element stored in memory, like if user is entering the size of the array is n, then it is going to start from 0 to n minus 1, so that I am not including n. Okay, because n is not going to delete. Okay, n minus 1 it can delete, but n minus 1 is not, n is not going to delete. Okay, so that I have also selected. Okay, and I am going to write here shout invalid index it is, invalid index it is, please enter valid index only, valid index only. Okay, now I'm going to return the process, so that because it invalid index there is no need to continue further. Okay, so that I have written this line. Okay, now I am going to print first original array, so that uh, we can differentiate. Okay, which after the uh, I will delete element from the index in array, I will print that left element of the array also. Okay, so that I am writing original array. Okay, original array is, okay, now I'm going to use for loop int I is equals to 0, I less than n, and I plus plus. Then I'm going to write this out in arr of I plus 1 space. Okay, now this n should, ln should be removed, and from here also. Okay, and all ln should remove, so that output statement will look clear. Okay, ln control z, this l should be removed. Okay, now it is clear. now now I'm going to make recursive function. Okay, so for that I'm going to write here public public static void public static void, and then I'm function name, it should be delete delete element in array using recursion. Okay, now for that I'm going to create a parameter arr. Okay, int index and the size of the array, so I need to write int n also, and then I'm going to write base case. See, if you want to solve the problem using recursion, you need to take care of two things. First is the base case, and second one is the what, recursive call. So what should be the base case is, okay, if, see, if you have given the size of the array n, and if you want to delete, and like if you have enter 5 size of the array, okay, and you want to delete element from the index 2, then you need to keep shifting, starting from 2 starting from 2, you have to replace 2 with 3 and 3 with 4. Okay, and after 4 the process will going to return. Okay, because there is no element present after 4. Okay, so 2 will replace with 3 and 3 will replace with 4 only, and after the 4 it process will going to what, stop. Okay, so that is the base case, means if you have enter n element, then the process will keep running till n minus 4, n minus 1 only. Okay, so this is the base case. Base case is I'm writing if index is greater than equal to n minus 1, okay, then process would be return done. Okay, and if until now array of I is going to array of index, okay, arr of the, it should be r. Okay, r. Okay, and it will, arr of index will going to replace by arr of index plus 1 plus 1. Okay, and this is the shifting of next element after index, shifting of next element of starting from index. Okay, starting from index. Okay, shifting of next element till end of the array, shifting of next element, shifting which direction, shifting in left. Okay, of next element till end of the array starting from index. Okay, and it will keep running. Okay, for continue running I'm going to call the recursive function. Okay, I'm going to call it, and I need to remove this also because I have already initialized it. Okay, and then I should remove int from index also, and I have to increase 1 by index. I have to increase index by 1 so that it process can continue till reaching where, the last element of the index. Okay, now our this is the call recursive call to continue the process. Okay, and this is the base case if index reach the last element of the array, then there is no left element to replace where the process is going to stop. Okay, this is the base case, and and this is the stop the process. Return we use to stop the process, and return computed value. Okay, and now I'm going to call the function in main method. For that I need to write this. Okay, and I need to write here call the function I have called. This is the recursive call in main method. Okay, it should be e. Okay, now after the call, there is the size of the array is has reduced by 1. Okay, for that size of the array has reduced by 1. For that I'm writing n minus minus. Okay, done. And then I'm going to display the left element of the array after deletion, so that I'm writing south, that is system.out.println. I'm writing here after deletion of element from index here should be after deletion of element from index in. Okay, the left element of the array is. Okay, I'm going to remove this ln. Now is okay. Now I'm going to write for int I equals to 0, I less than n, and I plus plus. Then I'm going to print arr of I south. I need to write here. What is this? I need to remove this south arr of I, and then plus 1 space also, and I need to remove this ln, so that array will be in what will array will come in a row. Okay, if we have not removed this ln, it will come like column. Okay, it will come in column. And now I am going to close the scanner class sc.close, because so that it can free the scanner scanner class. Okay, and this is I have also already written. Okay, this is control X and control V here. Okay, and this is the recursive call. It should be not one here because we need to pass array and X and the size of the array. Okay, and then it is done. Now I'm going to run this code. Okay, original array means I'm displaying what? uh, displaying original array first. And this here I am checking in validation of index. Okay, and here I am taking index from user, and here I am taking what? Taking element from user for the array. Okay, of size n, and here I am declaring the size of the array. And what is this? It is taking what? Size of the array. Okay, declaring what? Declaring not size, declaring the array. Okay, declaring the array of size n, of size n. Okay, and it is creating the sc object for the scanner class. Okay, now it is enough comment written so that uh, you can understand in better way. Okay, now you can understand everything written in the code. I am going to call it. I am going to run it. Okay, so for that it is coming, don't worry. Okay guys, there is problem in the compiler. I am going to select control A and control C. Okay, and now I am going to, if it will not work, then I am going to deletion of element in array. It is correct, deletion of element in array using recursion. It is correct. uh, it's correct, or not? Deletion of element in array using recursion. Now I'm going to control A, control C. I'm going to open what? No, I'm going to run it again. I'm trying control C. I'm doing, and it is not working. Don't worry guys, it will work. I'm going to try again. Could not find or load main class deletion in array using recursion. See, I'm going to delete it and I will make this file again. So to delete it. Okay, to run this, delete, and this should also. you should give the name what delete element in array using recursion dot java. Okay, done. Now I'm going to give name again. Okay, deletion delete delete element element delete element. What is this bro? Element. Okay. Now I am lefting with that file name also. Okay. This is the file name, guys. Delete element. Okay. In array using recursion. Okay. Don't worry. Okay. Delete element in array using recursion. Okay. Now I'm going to run it. It should come. Okay. It came. Enter size of the array. I'm entering 5. Okay. Enter 5 element for the array. I'm entering 7, 8, 9, 6, 5. How much element I have entered? There is 5 element. Enter index from where you want to delete an element. I am entering 1. Okay, means it will delete 0 1. It should be delete. Okay, now here is it is deleted. 7 9 6 5 it only have left. Okay, now I am going to separate this. Original array is this one, and after deletion of element from index 1, left element of the array is this one. Now I am going to separate these two lines. Okay, for that I need to write here one shout also. For that I need to write here what, one extra shout. Okay, done. Now you will see it will correct. It will come in two line. Okay, or you can say it will separated. Uh, it will come separately. Okay, for that I am going to enter 10 element. Now I should enter 10 element of the array. How much element I have entered? 3 and 2 5 6 7 8 9 10. Now enter index from where you want to delete an element. I am entering what? I am entering um, I am entering out of index. Okay, out of the size of the array. I am entering invalid index now. So I am entering 15. It will come invalid index. It is, please enter valid index only. Okay. So now our code is working perfectly. Now I am going to enter on another input also. I am entering 10 and 7 8 9. How much element I have entered? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, done. Enter index from where you want to delete an element. I am entering 9. Okay, see, the element after 2 is not printed in this. Okay, 7 8 2 9 2 6 3 3 2 has print. Okay, in the after deletion of the element from index 9. Okay, and after and index 9, okay, is not printed. Okay, has not printed. Okay, so and the size of the array has also reduced by 1. Okay, you can see here the size will now left 9 only. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, and in this the size of the element has what, sorry, the size of the element was what, 10, and after deletion of one element the size of the left element has what, 9 only. Okay, so now our code is working perfectly. Now I am going to close it. Okay, you can see if you are doing the any mistake, then just don't worry, you need to focus how you can resolve that error. Okay, and you should try to remember that error, and you should not repeat the same error again. Okay, and this is my kindly request to you all, just be with me. I will provide here the tutorial video of each topic of the DS and famous problem, whether it's asked in interview or whether it's asked in college examination. I will make video on each things, okay, of the programming and TSA. Thank you. Bye. Have a nice day and good night. Thank you.